This is going to be a chin tuck position where we're going to engage deep neck flexors and then progressing into some rotation to bias one side at a time. I'll show it laying down, I'll also show it in sitting. So as we talk about in other videos, sometimes it feels better to have something propped underneath your head, especially if your neck is stiff, and without it you feel like your neck is kind of like this. So I want to make sure my neck is comfortable. So if I'm able to, and I could do it on a flat surface, I could do it here with no support, but a lot of times you're going to want at least a flat pillow. If your neck is really stiff, sometimes a pillow folded in half. So I'll just show you with the pillow folded in half. Because you'll see, if I have a stiff neck, this props me up to be a little more comfortable. So I'm gonna, like in other videos, I'm gonna lightly tuck my chin and press down into the pillow, okay? And the key here is that I'm not jamming my chin down really hard. It's just very lightly taking my chin closer to my throat as I press my head back towards the pillow. Now to bias a little bit more of one side, if my right side is tighter, I'll turn my head a little bit to the right. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to tuck my chin down a little bit, and now I'm going to be pressing more of the back right side of my head into the pillow, which will typically pull a little bit more along that right side. So similar position in sitting. If I use my hands as my headrest now instead of the pillow, and ideally I would be in a chair that gives me some back support, I can do the same thing here. So as I tuck my chin and press back, that's the position where I was looking straight ahead. I can do the same thing with my head turned to the right, and I'll move my hands just so you can see my chin tucks a little bit, and I press back into this part of my head to put a little bit more of a stretch through this side of my neck. This works really well in the car if you want to have a little bit of a stretch to that top upper cervical area with the headrest of the car being your support. So once again, so you can see me from the front, hands behind my head. If I want to pull with the right side, I'll turn my head just a little bit to the right. Same light tuck of my chin. It's not this. It's just chin close to my throat, and then I will push my head back really just into my right hand, and I'll feel that pull.